Right, kia ora team. Sushi Steve here, and I'm joined by Nicole.
AOL.
And of course, we've got a surprise for you, which is Chaff Goblin. And of course, this is a game that we've made based on a bunch of chaff and is amazingly fun to play. I'll go through the rules. One is take a pile of chaff, like commons or rares, which the players both have. 2, removal tokens. 3, randomly deal a 40 card deck to each player. 4, any army you draw can be placed or replaced as a non-attack action with go again. And so the reason behind that is so that you're actually playing with equipment in it. And so obviously you can't block with it, but you can actually play it. 5, the format is Ultimate Pit Fight, but here we're actually showcasing it as 1v1, which is amazing. And 6, whenever a card's text directly contradicts the rules, the card takes precedence. And ultimately, this is to have fun. Nicole, what have we got going on at the moment? Now, the stick weapon, tell us about that.
Now, that's an interesting one. Initially playing it, we had no weapon, and we were just playing with attacks. Then we found that to validate Dorinthia's kit, we had to develop a weapon to go with it. Now, Kadachi was the initial go-to, but of course we can't make a weapon as strong as Kadachi.
No, we can't.
So we decided we're going to go in for 1, and it costs 6 to go in with the attack.
It costs 2 to go attack for 1.
And it counts as all types of weapons.
It does. So when we were playing with Welcome to Wrath, we actually noticed that a lot of Dorinthia attack action cards, or not attack action cards pumped the weapon. And when we didn't have a weapon, we thought, we've got to have a weapon, right? And we thought, what would a goblin have? And of course, you know, the idea was to have the goblin sack itself, where you're rummaging through and pulling out things, or actually to have a stick. And you think about a goblin going around picking up chaff with a stick, almost like they are, picking up rubbish and putting it into their hoard. Now, obviously, this is a great combo here. We've just got a head jab
into Smash Instinct.
Into Smash Instinct.
That's what we like from Chaff Goblin.
Already on the back foot.
And I mean, 2 pieces of armor down. So the important thing to note about armor is armor counts as a non-attack action that's got go again. So unlike regular Flesh and Blood, we actually shuffle the armor into the deck.
Absolutely correct. And of course, the Goblin Reads can play cards of any class, for those that have just tuned in and are like, what is this? And of course, as I said, this is supposed to be played as like a multiplayer format, like Ultimate Pit Fight, which is, you know, obviously a good lot of fun, but can also be played 1v1.
Yeah, it's great for people who are looking for a higher variance. Or sort of more of like a board gamey type experience.
Oh, Lucas has just come in with a snatch with go again.
Ruthless.
How good is that? What's Jayden going to do? Obviously blocking with the emerging power, because that's quite a specific card. It literally says the next Guardian attack action. We've also got, oh, here we go, barraging beatdown with the big stick.
So to build the deck, you just grab 40 out the box at random and shuffle it up. So you don't actually get any sort of agency over what you're playing. It's just to get you guys playing with cards that you otherwise wouldn't play with and learning those more sort of niche interactions.
Absolutely correct.
Ooh. Jayden on the back foot here.
Absolutely. Now, cards like Crush Confidence and even Sleep Dart will actually turn off the Chaff Goblin as well. So it's always good to block that, otherwise you're just going to play generic actions. Because you can't play your class action cards. Or of course play the stick. Now this one also has, not only do we have the equipment in, but we also have some of the rare cards. So you just saw Lucas here play a Sigil of Solace. And there's that awesome Blackout Kick.
Nice, setting up for
Lucas setting up. Is he going to draw it though?
Oh, looks
like
it.
We have a Guardian card.
Yep, we can
refraction
go.
Boulders too.
That's big.
Now, one thing to point out too: if you draw, say, another chess piece for Lucas, and he's already got his iron rot plate down, he can actually replace
triple
it.
Into. Oh.
Is this a triple intimidate? Oh no way! Jayden drawing the nuts.
And
oh no, sorry, Lucas drawing the nuts.
Into a stick for 1.
Into the stick. Now, stick does count as every weapon as well. So basically it means that, if you've got an arrow card, you can basically still play arrows from arsenal because it counts as a bow. If you think about it, goblins will just throw the arrow at someone, right? What would you do, Nicole?
Here, I think you'd probably throw the arrow if you could. Or you could just accept the 1. I mean, it's only going to buff a brute attack, so...
Yeah.
Big misplay there.
No, they're playing it that the stick counts as a brute weapon.
Right. One of the things I did find interesting is it's one of the few times that you can razor and pummel attack the same attack.
Absolutely correct. Stick, you can literally razor, or pummel, or both.
Iron Song, yeah, it's quite
Oh,
versatile.
here's a big play.
This
is a disable off an emerging pair. Oh, and a blessing too. This is almost like playing Bravo Goblin. Yes, that is correct. The Goblin hero counts as basically can play any class hero cards.
And yeah, the weapon is counted as every type of weapon.
Yes, the Goblin is better than Shiana. I definitely think so.
Yep.
Now here at Nationals as well, we've actually got this on demand, and players that turn up can actually get a copy of these tokens that we've printed, and they're special Sushi Night tokens, and obviously so much fun. We've given away, how many, Nicole? Quite a lot.
Oh, a good, 40 or 50 so far.
So far.
If you guys are keen on giving Chaff Goblin a try, you've got some time between rounds, feel free to pop down to the Sushi Night booth and we can sort you out with some tokens and show you the format. Absolutely
correct. Also, if anyone's wanting a copy of this, message us, see what we've got left. We're more than happy to post it out. And another good unique thing too is that if you've noticed, each goblin has like a gem above it with a different colour. That was done just on purpose so that in the four-way game you can determine which player's which. But obviously we didn't realise that this could become collectible. Now I think Jayden, what's he going to play? He's got a head jab into an overpower.
Any sort of...
with Arsenal to razor reflex, this could be pretty good.
Yeah, any sort of go again in Chaff Goblin's huge, because of course otherwise you just wind up throwing big Guardian attacks, which personally I find great, but yeah, being able to get a cheeky brandish from Arsenal or something like that is absolutely nuts.
Exactly.
But yeah, for those interested in the cards, as we said, just message the Sushi Night Facebook page and we can arrange getting some of those out to you.
If we've got spare.
Otherwise, yeah, I'm sure we can sort out.
We can sort something out, definitely. First edition blue gem Chaff Goblin.
That's
absolutely.
The one.
Absolutely. If we can get it foil, we'll foil it too. And another blackout kick. Wow.
This will come down to it.
Oh, that's a card that I didn't really like, hey? That Awakening Bellow.
It
intimidates, but it's a brute attack action card.
I mean, the other one that I found surprisingly useful recently is Blessing of Serenity.
Oh,
a card
absolutely.
I almost entirely wrote off.
And that's it, game over. We have a winner. Now, guys, we hope you like that, and girls and everyone out there. That was just literally a showcase of what we're running here, basically at Nationals, and it's just such a fun way just to have some fun. Obviously, a lot of the players that play this are enjoying it. They're playing it because obviously they've been grinding for so long, and just to have something, that gets you back to that, fun aspect of it is something amazing.
And there'll be an article about Chaff Goblin up on the Flesh and Blood website shortly.
Absolutely, yes, up on the LSS site, so check that out. Thanks again, team.
All right.
Right,
Sweet.